different competitions. But now he's with his home country, with the Windward Islands, just trying to hold on tight. And to see you through the next 5 overs, Ian Bishop and Darren Gangler.
Thanks, Raz. Dillon Johnson. Yeah, he made it great, Bravo. He's quick. He's very, very quick. So an opportunity for these two again, as they did against Guyana, to set up the innings. This is how William Perkins went. He batted as though he knew that he was under pressure to score runs, otherwise he'd be out of the team. And I said in the last match that I felt that it was an opportunity to give Evan Lewis a play in this match, because Perkins had been too inconsistent in his performances. And I just felt they missed the chance to give Evan Lewis, and not being left-handed as well. Had there been a second slip, he would have had a chance to gobble that up easily.
There was some bounce on show. And Dwayne Bravo, trying to punch this off the back foot, was sort of surprised with that extra bounce. It has been the nature of this surface today. This guy, in my estimation, is a good left-arm seamer. I like his attitude towards bowling. He's also a very dedicated cricketer. He's willing to listen. He works hard. He can move the ball, which is very important. He can move the ball back into the right-hander and across the right-hander. Being a left-arm bowler, it's a unique art.
Yeah, Dillon Johnson had that 5-wicket haul in the T20, Caribbean T20 last year. And of course he has the opportunity now to follow the good work done by Darren Sammy. Shane Schilling put in. If he can do that, then I think Trinidad and Tobago will be made to even work much harder than they're asking right now of 7.5 per over. Nice shot. The balance was very good from Darren Bravo, and of course the outfield does the rest for him.
He's played this superbly, and it looks like he's continuing from the Queen's Park Oval in that game against Guyana. Good transfer of the weight back. Nice full face meeting that delivery. He's had his problems with the left arm seamer. I've seen Ken Roy Peters get him out a couple times in club cricket in Trinidad. Perkins really struggled in this tournament.
Whoa, that was hit like a rocket. 24 for 2.
53. Just got to try and limit run scoring and try to push that required rate up. It's about 7.2 now.
That was an in-swing. There's no doubt about that. There's too much late curve on that. To just be a fast off spinner. Difficulty for the Windward Islands, well, not difficulty, the thing they have to combat is the fact that they have to battle against the fact their last 5 overs in their batting effort didn't really accelerate in the way they would have hoped. So Trinidad and Tobago will recognize that if they can keep wickets in hand, take the score long. If they so desire, that is, they may want to accelerate through the middle. If they have wickets in hand and it gets to that last 5 overs, then they don't have to do too much outpace the Windwards, but all of those are theories. Windwards could come and get wickets in the middle here and kill it off.
Well, it's a pressure game, and it's about who can handle pressure better. Trinidad and Tobago, this team is an experienced team. They've played at the highest level. And they know exactly what it's like to be under pressure and what is required in response. But don't rule out this Windward Islands team. They play as a unit, they're playing at home, and wickets are going to be very, very essential if they are to go on to win this game or come close to winning this game.
I don't think anyone's ruling them out. No team in this competition, I know we've moved to a different ground, which by extension is a different pitch. No team, barring Ghana chasing 159, have successfully chased any score in excess of 100. Guyana are the only team chasing 159 who have chased successfully any score in excess of 100 runs in this year's tournament. Something that Trinidad and Tobago will endeavor to put right tonight. And as I've been told from downstairs, this is the pitch for it. 28 for 2.
Good experienced pair at the wicket. Bravo brothers. They've been in this situation in the past and they would know what is required. Obviously an opportunity to get themselves in, to turn the strike over, to put away the bad balls. They will have the confidence of knowing that Karen Pollard is still there to come. He's been in good form. He scores very quickly. So they've got that luxury. And these sort of thoughts would take that pressure away. Unlike other teams, when they're in similar sort of situations, they don't really have that confidence to play with the sort of freedom and flair that gives you the best chance of performing. Liam Sebastian comes into the attack. He's been very effective for this Windward Islands team. He's picked up crucial wickets in their previous encounters, and I'm sure he'll be looking to do exactly that.
He bowls a nice arm ball and he's going round the wicket. He can turn it and bowl that arm ball. Windwards have put themselves in a position here which is a relatively strong position. 98 required from 77. Got a lot of bowling. They've got Kenroy Peters to come. It's a lot of bowling that they can work with.
We've seen some soft dismissals in previous matches by some of these Trinidad and Tobago batsmen. I'm sure they'll be trying to rule that out tonight. Also, Dwayne Bravo, he didn't score much in the last game. I'm sure he's going to fix that tonight.
Not where he intended. And we have to be very wary of the Darren Ganga call.
Probably a missed opportunity for Darren Sammy. He needs wickets. There's no slip in position. I probably think he's missed the trick on this occasion. Probably using a slip may be a good option. Pick some wickets up.
Good run. That's what Dwayne Bravo brings. He pushes his little brother. He's very good at rotating the strike, and as long as the communication is spot on, the Windward Islands close infielders will have to be tight.
That has been his strength, Dwayne Bravo. When he comes to the crease, he's very intent on being tight in defense and pushing the ball, nudging the ball and getting singles and building a momentum to his innings. He's giving himself a chance to get a start.
36 for 2.
Is who will have to take it home. There's no Kevin Cooper. I think the officials alluded to the fact that he adds a bit of an impetus to the innings lower down.
I heard someone say through the Stumps Effects microphones, nice conditions, PT. Saying to Kenroy Peters, look, they're good bowling conditions. There might be a little bit of swing. There's certainly some bounce.
Well, Peters over the years, he's been a very consistent fast bowler. He's not express pace. He bowls a good length. Generally with the new ball, he'll bring the ball back into the right-hander. But at 8 overs, this is the 9th over he's bowling. I'm sure most of his deliveries will angle across the right-hander.
The gap has grown to 21 balls, 21 between the runs required and balls remaining. And if you're Trinidad and Tobago, you really don't want it to stretch beyond that. I thought that was unfair, really. I mean, I have to sympathize here with Kenroy Peters. I didn't think that was a wide at all. It's a bit hard on the old seam bowler.
I concur. I agree. Yeah. That's tough.
Crowd is letting them hear it as well.
Getting more vocal as Windward Islands there closing a stranglehold on this Trinidad and Tobago pair at the moment.
But what you have to say about 2020 is, though Trinidad and Tobago, you might say, look, if probably the best batting lineup in the competition, generally more times than not. But T20 is as such that each game brings new challenges, and with the short different making sessions and overall two makes a difference. Mostly in battles, any team can win, mostly on a given day. So for Trinidad and Tobago and Windwards, they have to think, well, look, let's see what the day brings. If you're Trinidad and Tobago and you get complacent, then you can be turned over, or by a good bowling spell from someone. 9 overs gone, 38 for 2. Go down to Superman.
And we're here with our St. Lucian posse. They believe the Windward Islands. St. Lucian, we're winning that one for you. So that's what it's all about. We're getting set to, let me tell you, we're making noise for Windward Islands right here at the ball station. I'm going to tell you, at the BCG. So your guys are put your flags up. It's all about St. Lucian. It's all about the Windward Islands.
Please be reminded that
respectful to other spectators and players on the grounds of race and otherwise. Good start from Shane Shillingford.
Ian, would you double a slip here?
Nice to have one. Where are you taking him from?
I just think Dwayne Bravo is not really a sweeper of the cricket ball, and a guy probably at short fine leg. Maybe better serve standing in that full slip position.
This is serious pressure now. 88 required on 63 balls. And do that though. The disadvantage is you open up that leg side where you can nudge and get two in there quite easily. If you take that short fine leg out, then you have to adjust the field some more.
The reason why I say that is Shane Shillingford, the strength is obviously that delivery that goes on straight. He induces a lot of batsmen to play for that ball coming back into them, also with your right-hander. And sometimes if you don't get it right, he induces the edge. And that is where first slip, second slip comes into play. A wicket now would be very good for Windward Islands because it allows another batsman to come in and soak up some balls as they start their innings. See, you've got to take chances in the early stages of the game. You can't allow the game to get away from you. You've got to gamble sometimes. Gamble for a wicket and set the opposition back. Then have a look and see what is happening. Go with your gut feeling. These are all things that you could possibly do as a captain.
Halfway mark, 41. So we've got a game on, a battle on, a low-scoring contest yet again. Good pitch conditions are good, offering something for everyone, including Curtly Ambrose and Fazir Mohammed.
Big hit back over the bowler's head. Release shot gone for 6. Nothing better than a straight 6 or any 6 to release the pressure.
Just for the doctor order, really. That sort of ease the pressure, break the shackles a little bit. Very good hit by Dwayne Bravo. Just enough to clear the ropes. And it's about time that Trinidad.
There he goes again. Another one. Over mid-wicket. Too short there, Kenroy Peters. He just had it in the right area in the first over, but he's lost his control at the start of the second.
This is exactly what Trinidad and Tobago team needed. Because they're really struggling a little bit to score. I was just about to say that somebody needs to step up and raise the tempo.
And they're keeping the scoreboard ticking over with the singles also. They need 72 from 57 balls. This has been a big over so far. Their biggest to date. They're well aware of where their target lies, how far away.
It would be rather interesting for us to check the other games Trinidad have played before. And compare the first 10 overs to today's game to see the difference. Because I'm quite sure that they have scored more than this 55 in 10 overs.
Well, in their first match, they only got 128 against Jamaica. And then against the CCC, the team that you've got a hand in, for this tournament, they took a while to get the runs that were required. Wide down the leg side. It's only in their last two matches prior to this one where they really cut loose. Against the Windward Islands, when they got up to 187, and then Barbados, when they smashed 192. So it's quite possible that they might have been just around this range in those first two fixtures. But I think they do have, though, that takes them over the line in these tight situations is the experience. They've been here, they've done that, they've won the title 2 years in a row. They were champions in 2008 in the Stanford event, went to the Champions League, reached all the way to the final. They've got players exposed in T20 tournaments all over the world. They've got depth in their batting. And they've got 16 runs off this over, 57-2 after 11. So even if they are being kept in check at the moment, you would think that they know what they need to do to get up to that target. Ramdin, Pollard, Emrit, Yannick Otley back in the side.
And of course, the bowling so far been very good. Matwin, Sammy, Shillingford, they all are bowling pretty well, keeping the pressure on the TNT batsmen. Can they sustain that economical rate all the way to the end? That's another question.
Put everything into it, Bravo, and gets 4. I think he's taking on the role of the enforcer in the partnership. The younger brother is the stylist. But Dwayne is really looking to belt it away now.
And it's very necessary. Even though they got some big hitters to come, the likes of Pollard, that was a push shot. He really went for it.
Capitalizing on the midfield.
And even though one might argue they still got some big hitters to come, the likes of Pollard, who we all know can really take it to pieces. At the same time, you don't really want to leave it for too late or put him under too much pressure. So it's very important that now, both brothers, Darren and Dwayne Bravo, try to get that scoring rate to the minimum.
In the air, but just over the head. And will that go away before it does? Devon Smith can't cut it off, and the 50 partnership comes up. Of 59 deliveries.
It was a pretty wide delivery. But Darren Bravo, but equal to the task.
Off the over already. They got 16 of the last one, 10 of this one so far. So again, that's where the experience comes in. You know where to accelerate. 53 of 40 deliveries. Dwayne's contribution has been 34, so he's actually dominated this partnership since he's come in. Greater urgency. 2 6s, 3 4s. And that's where that experience comes in, because you're familiar with these situations. You know that there's really no need to panic because you've got lots of wickets in hand. You've got match winners still to come if necessary. But you want to do it on your own. And another single to end over number 12. 68 for 2. Engineer breakthrough. He's gone to DeLon Johnson, the left arm seamer.
DeLon Johnson he had one over previously. He went for 10 runs and he was quickly pulled out of the attack. So he's hoping to at least maybe pick up a wicket or two here to get his team back into the game.
Run out chance at the non-striker's end. Darren Bravo would have been gone with the hit. Kenny Lespers with the throw.
Darren Bravo committed himself too far down the track. There was never single in the first instance, and he would have been run out by miles had the ball hit the stumps.
Good to see Lespers mobile and on the field though, because he did seem to turn an ankle over or maybe a knee or something else in the latter stages of the Windward innings and hobbled off the field when he was run out. And he wouldn't be on the field, he wouldn't be in such a key position if he were anything other than 100%.
So far, it's a pretty decent over. Only 2 runs from the over so far. And the wicket now would really lift the spirits of the Windward Islands.
Extra run, extra delivery. Because right now Trinidad and Tobago are well within range. Good athleticism by the big man. Sometimes looks rather ungainly. The former West Indies under 19 fast bowler.
He did very well to get to it and could have affected the runners as well.
He wants a change in the field. They want a change in the fortunes. Mid-wicket. Pushed out to the right of your screen. Long on at the bottom. Straight to short fine leg. And he was standing on his heels and they got the single. 72 for 2, 7 overs to go, 54 needed from 42 balls. Right at the moment with this pair well set, 58 or 48 deliveries. They're the ones who have the rhythm on the field to silence those fans of it.
It's a decent crowd, I'll have to say. A number of them supporting the local team, of course, the Windward Islands. And of course, the Trinidad and Tobago team already have a lot of followers. And with success come a huge following. And Trinidad and Tobago certainly has that.
Liam Sebastian comes on. the match in the last victory over the Windward Islands. Promoted up the order with the bat earlier this evening.
And the Windward Islands continue to make Trinidad and Tobago work hard for every single one. And we could be in for an entertaining finish from there.
It certainly is possible. I just think that they need to get a wicket or two. They need to start working their way through, because if it comes down to some big hitting, Trinidad and Tobago do have the ammunition to achieve that. Even these two players out there, we've seen it already from them in the course of this tournament, especially Darren Bravo. We thrilled the fans at the Queen's Park Oval with some mighty and spectacular hitting. Especially in that innings of 82 not out on Saturday night. Might have been overshadowed at the end by Kieran Pollard, but somebody blasting 44 of 17 deliveries will overshadow anybody basically. Five singles off the last 5 deliveries of over number 14, 77 for 2.
The English Premier League continues on ESPN. This Saturday, Man City, Fulham, live on ESPN. It is the biggest day in American sports. It's a day where heroes are made and legends are born. It's Super Bowl 47, Sunday, February 3rd on ESPN.
Required rate is over 8 runs per over now. At this same stage, the Windwards was 76 for 5. And that is where you've got one of your key points. When you've got 8 wickets in hand, you're a lot more confident than when you're 76 for 5 at this stage with 6 overs to go. And as we've said before, all it takes is a wicket or two to tilt the balance a little bit.
At the moment is even Stevens basically.
He's launched this one away, looking for the gap, and it's gone for 6. Johnson Charles was the one out at wide long on trying to cut it off. But 6, number 99, takes Trinidad and Tobago closer.
Another good blow by Dwayne Bravo. There are 2 fielders out there in the deep. He took them on and cleared the boundary. Wasn't far away from a catch.
That's gone for another 6. And that's a 50 for Bravo. It really has been a case where the senior Bravo has decided that he's going to come out and take this match away from the Windward Islands. And he's hit the 106th of the tournament.
Another good blow, a much better shot this time. Away from the fielders. And he's such a confident player, Dwayne Bravo.
And that's gone for 4. DeLon Johnson and Johnson Charles not able to effect the stop. In fact, it's Kenny Lespris with the slide and really putting off Johnson Charles in the end.
Now there's a lot of pressure back on the Windward Islands. This is a huge over so far. 16 runs from it. There's only 3 balls gone.
Well, he's going to get 4 more. Yes, he does. Well, he's almost finishing off the match in 1 over. They won't get the winning runs, but they're doing enough. He's doing enough in this 1 over that the rest of the match should be a breeze.
Yeah, that's exactly what the Trinidad Tobago team needed. 1 big over could change the whole.
Oh, the sequence of boundaries is broken off delivery number 5. As you look at the body language of the Windward's players already, they know it's basically all over bar the shouting. 21 runs off the over so far.
It's the biggest over of the innings so far. And this over basically
Another single. The biggest over of the innings, the biggest over of the match. 22 runs from it. 99 for 2. Trinidad and Tobago need just a 27 from 30 deliveries. Darren Bravo, still the leading run scorer for this tournament, followed by elder brother Dwayne, Chadwick Walton, Shibnarine Chandapal, who we heard at the interval, Danza Hyatt. But the Bravos seem to be the ones taking TNT to victory. To take you through to the end of the match, Ian Bishop and Barry Wilkinson.
And that's gone for another 6. Darren Bravo now joins the party. And Trinidad and Tobago motoring along in fantastic fashion.
It's just excellent. There was a little bit of pressure that was built up over 6 to 8 overs of the innings. It's just been classed by the 2 Bravos. They've dismantled this bowling attack just easily, Barry. And we talked about the pressure again that was created by Shillingford, Sammy, Mathurin. Not enough of a total.
And that's another 6. Gone way over long on. This man is in fantastic form. He averaged 82 prior to this innings. And I suspect by the end of tonight it's going to go well over 100. If he does get not out, it would be his 2nd consecutive not out, and he's certainly batting really well.
It's the role he's playing as well. He was prepared to let his older brother do the going in the first 50 runs. Twice he's been prepared to let Kyron Pollard take the initiative, and now tonight he's showing some soft touches, picking up singles and getting 2s as well. So it's starting to become more of a complete player.
Well, he's got a bit lucky there. And down to fine leg, it will go for 4. They pick up a couple more runs. So the partnership now 101 off 65 balls. And there goes another one. That's gone. 6 more. Darren Bravo trying to catch up with his brother. 121 for 2, just 5 more needed.